What's up, Royals? I'm Kai. Hope you're doing well. And in this video, we're gonna see if we can make another world's first. So stick around. You're watching Lucas Landon Royals. All right, Royals, so I checked around the combo that I want to make, and it turns out somebody already beat me to it. It was Miguel over at AEP. I mean, whatever. He only beat me by like 2 years, right? All kidding aside, he did get the world's first, but I'm happy if I can still produce it in this clutch. And what I'm shooting for is a Cypress Enchi Pied. Now, earlier on in the season, I did produce black pastel Cypress Pieds, 2 of them, in fact. So let's see if that luck carries on to this clutch. All we're doing is basically replacing the black pastel with Enchi. Sounds easy, but the odds are not in our favor. The pairing is a Cypress Het Pied to a Enchi Pied Het hypo. Obviously, we're not really shooting for hypos here. It'd be great if I can just produce a Enchi Cypress Pied. All right, so this is probably ranked up there in terms of highly anticipated clutches. Probably the top 10, probably the top 5. So we have 7 eggs here, and you can see that that one did pip. I thought that one pipped, but it looked like it's just some water and some maybe some residue from, oh, this is the fiber from when I pulled them apart. But we got 1 pipper, and that's enough. And we are on day 55, so I think we're safe to cut. This time around, I'm gonna leave them in the egg tub. I usually pull the entire light diffuser out with the eggs on it. But this time around, I have another tub ready with some paper towel and a little bit of water. So we're gonna take these out, we're going to cut them and then set them in here. It's a little bit cleaner that way. And you probably didn't notice earlier, you can probably still see from the camera, you see a little bit of black down there and on top of the egg crate. That's because there was another clutch of just a single egg that I incubated together, but that egg went bad. So I left a little mold there. I don't want these to be coming out and rolling around in the mold, so we're gonna do it in this tub. All right, come on Cypress. It's all white, so this is hard to see. Nah, this is a little bit hard to see. Let me see if I can move this little one. Oh, we got some pattern up here. Look at that. So I would say that's a Cypress. I already had 1 clutch of Cypress, black pastel Cypress Pieds. So this looks familiar to me. Looks like Cypress right there. I'll put a link to that other video up in the corner so you can see and do some comparison between this one and the other Cypress that we hit. So we got 1 Cypress Pied. That's great. That's fantastic. All right, so we're going to move on to the next egg. Now you might see a little bit of red. That's okay. Doesn't hurt the baby at all. Like I said, as soon as you get to day 55, and assuming all your temperatures are good, you know, you're pretty much set to cut. What is going on here? That's a Cypress. Cypress Het Pied. I don't really see any resemblance of Enchi here. Pretty sure this is just a Cypress Het Pied. All right, so we're moving on. Yeah, like I said, the red is just a little bit of blood, but it doesn't hurt the animal, and they don't really need it anymore because the red veins were there for them to help with gas exchange. But now that we're opening them up, they get access directly to our atmosphere. Wow, what is this? This is a little bit funky. I mean, Doesn't, I guess it looks kind of like that. Maybe it's just some variation. So this could be another Cypress het pied. Not used to seeing all this wacky pattern. But doesn't appear to be, you know, orange or anything like that in nature. The only other thing I can think of, well, I guess it's just Cypress. Cypress het pied, that's what we're going to call it for now. Here we go. Next up, I'm trying to think if I put any other males to the female, but nothing comes to mind right now. Come on, where are the pieds? Looks like another Cypress. Straight up Cypress, no pied again. I mean, we are missing out on the pieds. That's a nice looking Cypress. Very nice. Look how white. Look how bright, and then the white outline around the alien eyes. That's so cool. Yeah, I wasn't very optimistic about Cypress. I just thought it looked too close to a normal, but now seeing them out of the egg and having them in my collection, I'm really digging Cypress. All right, egg number 5. Where are the pieds? Come on. Half the clutch should be pieds. And we are... Oh. This looks like somewhat of... Yes! Yes, that is a pied. That's a pied for sure. Check how bright that is. Now, I don't know if this is an Enchi. I don't even know if this is Enchi at all. This still looks to be Cypress pied. This looks like a Cypress pied. I'm not seeing Enchi in here. I mean, it does have a lot of pattern, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's an Enchi. I would expect it to be even brighter. Right now, these two look about the same in terms of color. So this one, I'm pretty sure, is just a Cypress. It's the same color, just more pattern. I think this is also a Cypress, just a low white. Oh, 2 eggs. 2 eggs left. We got to have at least one more pied to at least kind of meet the odds, right? Because the odds is 50-50. 50% of this clutch should be pieds. Since there's 7 eggs, we won't have a exact 50-50, but the closest we can get is 3 out of 7. 4 would be great, but at least 3, just to kind of even things out. That is definitely Enchi. I would even say, I think that's it. Enchi Cypress, or Cypress Enchi pied. I think that's it. I absolutely think that's it. Because the Enchi pattern in a pied is a little bit different. I mean, sometimes you get the same lines, but usually you get some like blocky pattern. And maybe the Cypress is not allowing that to happen, but it's definitely really, really bright. I mean, if this is just an Enchi, it's a really, really bright Enchi. And you can see it's way brighter than the Cypress, the 2 Cypress pies that we cut. So I think this is it. This is so awesome. This is so awesome. So this is the Enchi, or Cypress Enchi pied. I guess we'll go in alphabetical order. Codoms first, recessives last. Cypress Enchi pied. Fantastic. We got one more egg. I've already hit what I wanted to hit, but we got one more egg. Oh, this one is ready to come out. This one is pushing up against me. You can see right there. That's his dorsal right there. All right, so we're going to cut away from his dorsal, or her dorsal, I don't know. Here we go. Last egg. Are we going to end up on a high note? Man, this is crazy. Look at all these Cypress. Wow. That's another Cypress. So all of these are Cypress, just like the last clutch. They were all Cypress. I mean, we had black pastel, Cypress, het pied. We had Cypress pied, and we had black pastel, Cypress pied. Everything was Cypress, and this one, I believe, is Cypress as well. We got Cypress pied. We got Cypress het, Cypress het, Cypress het, Cypress het, Cypress pied, and the best one, Cypress Enchi pied. All right, so we're gonna put these back in the incubator. We're gonna let them crawl out on their own, and then we'll get them set up into the rack system, and I'll give you guys an update. So those results look pretty darn good. Now, I'm not superstitious, but I also don't want to count my chickens before they hatch. So let's wait for them to crawl out, and then I will give you guys an update. That about wraps it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to this channel and you want to be informed of future uploads, make sure you're subscribed and ring that notification bell. As always, thanks for watching. Please share, and remember, Royals for life. Peace out.